YouTube, what is up, man? I miss you guys. I don't want to just, bore you with, just venting and telling you what's going on, but you see that I am in a new establishment. I'm in a new barbershop. I am actually relocated back to San Antonio, Texas. Wanted to be closer to family. I had a lot going on in my life, and I felt like my season was over in Tampa, Florida, and me and my wife decided to go ahead and move back to San Antonio, Texas. And the first week that I moved back, a couple days, I went and interviewed for this barbershop, and they ended up hiring me. So this is my second day in the shop on this video. Um, but yeah, so I got a lot of explaining to do. But right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and freehand everything that he's got going on. We went ahead and picked his hair out, and his hair just formed itself into a fro, and he runs his fingers through his hair a lot. So I'm sure he's making his hair texture, give this type of shape. But he doesn't want to remove too much. He does like the fluff. He likes the hangover. I do trim it up pretty nicely, and it's not going to hang over his ears, but we're going to do a high taper on the back and on the sides as well, and we're going to line him up. And he likes to have the front of his hairline mainly like veins lined up, not his true hairline. But just bear with me. It's going to be a dope result. Hopefully you watch this full video. But let me explain, guys. So decided to move, from Tampa, Florida to San Antonio, Texas. Me and my wife and my two kids are now here. And I'll drop a video of me and my daughter having our journey over here, and how everything worked out. But I wanted to drop a dope transformation tutorial for you guys to kind of get y'all back, watching my YouTube videos. And then once I gain some engagement, I'll have some explanation on why I moved. But yeah, man, your boy's back on the grind, man. I gotta build my clientele from the ground back up. I'm glad that I am native here in San Antonio, Texas, and I got a lot of friends and family that can keep me busy for the most part. But your boy's got to get it out the mud, man. I'm here in a new shop, new faces, new clientele. So I have a blueprint. I have an understanding on how to build my clientele back up, and that's what I'm doing. Even though it's a major transition for me and my family to start all over again, we are grateful and thankful and blessed for the opportunities that we already received, being here for only a week. My wife has already been here over a month and a half. So she's already in an established salon. She is in Stone Oak area in San Antonio, Texas, and she is doing amazing. So now it's my turn to, build my clientele and build some rapport in this city. So and it was dope. I actually went to a hair show out here already and did some networking and ran into some familiar faces. So I'm just out here, man, trying to hit the ground running again and show barbers that you can relocate and be successful within 6 months as long as you follow a simple blueprint. First one in, last one out. And I've always stood behind that, and it always works. So, and that's just advertising yourself on social media. You got a free platform, Google reviews, and I don't want to give y'all too much nuggets, but that's how you build yourself a nice clientele, and make sure you're available. Got to be available. All right, so no more talking about that. So what we're gonna do right here, we're gonna go ahead and do the first guideline with the trimmer, and it is gonna be a high taper. So you're gonna see the guidelines are gonna be a little more spread out, and we're gonna just taper right into where the hairstyle kind of like scoops up. So basically just using the same steps, open, middle, close, creating our first guideline with the lever all the way open with no guard, and then you're going to jump to your one guard, lever all the way open, put it in the middle, and then close it to soften up that next guideline. I'm gonna let y'all listen to the beat a little bit, rock out with the beat, enjoy the taper in the back, and then we'll go ahead and start doing the sides. And I'm sure you can notice, guys, this video is not sped up. This is real time. This is me, the pace that I cut, my nephew's hair. So it's not sped up. So hopefully you got this far into the video, and hopefully you're, learning something from it. I guess I had already did the both sides of the taper and I did not record it, but you're basically going to use the same steps like you did on the back to taper the sides. And like I said, like my nephew likes to wear this hairstyle a certain way. You can tell like the front of his hair, he combs it down to have mainly bangs in the front because he doesn't want to line up his natural hairline. So what we do is I take a 5 guard and I'm just gonna go with the grain to kind of taper that area down, and that way I can see more about where he wants his hairline to be. Now he does want vertical bars, but he doesn't want them to be too long either. So yeah, my nephew is a high-end client, man. Jeremiah, if you're watching this, Papa, I love you. Thank you for letting me record this video. I'm sure it's going to be good for a lot of my viewers and my subscribers to watch and learn from. So you're helping Theo out, Papa. So right here, I'm just lining him up. You can see, like I said, it's mainly bangs. And once I get to the corners, I had to do some clip over comb work to kind of remove most of that bulk. But I mean, this is the hairstyle. You can look right next to the next barber. That kid over there got a lot of hair, and they just want either a high taper, low taper, textured fringe. This is like a really popular haircut right now. So I don't necessarily. Nah, I guess you could say my nephew has an Edgar haircut, but I mean, yeah, I guess I've seen some really bad Edgar haircuts. I don't think this looks like that. This reminds me of like old school back in the day, Paulie D, high taper, Dragon Ball Z type haircut. Yeah, man, I think the high taper came out clean. The gradient C from light, medium to dark looks clean. You can tell right here I had to remove some bulk, so a lot of that overhang right there, because he likes to train his hair to go down in that area. I just did some clip over comb and I was able to remove that bulk and also line him up nicely. So right here, there's some clip over comb, and that eliminated a lot of that bulk.
Damn it, Tito. Another one?
And what is super dope about this barbershop is they have their own product line in-house. So we offer them to our clients, 1 for 15 or 2 for 25. This is their version of their volume powder, which my nephew loves to put in his hair. And you can tell the shape looks nice. It's what he wanted. He said it was a little too short, but I told my nephew, it's good to have it like this. He can maintain it more, and then when he grows it out, then I'll have a better understanding of what type of length he wants. But I just think this haircut came out fire. This is the end result. He's feeling himself. You could tell. He know he's feeling himself. He know this is a dope haircut. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Hopefully you learned something from it. And yeah, your boy's back in San Antonio 210, man. I'm back home and I'm ready to hit the ground running. Love y'all, Team Gifted. Stay gifted.